Let's see here. Do. Say what? Bop bop. Do. Who are you to wave your finger? So, what's going on, guys? How you doing? What's up, Michael Harris, Arkansas Wolf? Oh, we got a new guy here. Back to roots. Back to roots fishing. What's going on? Tyler Nobles, love your show, man. Woo pig. Thanks, Tyler. It's a good name too, by the way. I like your name. Robert Ainsworth, how you doing, sir? Chris Montrell, some of the regs, some of the REGS, some of the regs, and some new people too. Welcome. I'm here for it all, my brother. I didn't know what to name this. I was like, I had really not a whole lot going on today, other than I was supposed to go try to drum up some support for the Hawk Talk podcast, hitting up some local businesses, and had some stuff going on with my kids' school. But other than that, I was like, man, I really need to set aside some time to do a video. And then the day just kept going on, and I just wasn't able to do any of it. So, yeah. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do a live stream. As you guys can tell, we're doing more and more of these because you guys want them. And man, the feedback's been excellent. Patrick Champion, Tyzilla, what's going on? How's it going, Patrick? Jamil Robinson. So Pig Suey beat San Jose State. Yeah, we're gonna break them down later on in the week on Friday's live stream. You guys liking this? You're getting more live streams. Your wish is my command. You want more of these? I'm doing them. Let's see. All right. So I did say we're going to read some comments. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let chat kind of fill up. This was, again, another one of those good old short notice live streams. So I don't really know how many people are going to show up. So Zach Street, I wanted them to score 35 or more in this game. So I was nervous when they stalled at 34 in the third quarter. Blood Diamond, how's it going, Blood? Hope all's well. Happy Monday, Ty. It's TY. Just FYI. It's just TY. That's it. No TYE. That's okay, though. That's a pretty common mistake. Do you think we have a chance to beat Kentucky if we stay healthy? No. Sorry. I know. Everyone's like, no, I want to hear yes. I still don't think they're there yet. Blood Diamond, I still don't think they're there yet. They got a little ways to go. And don't get me wrong, Tony Starkle, as I call him, or as the Starkle Sparkle, it's been great. It's awesome to see that they've come alive on offense. But until I see some consistency, and that game's on the road, and they're a defensive football team. If you go back and watch that Kentucky-Florida game, they should have beaten Florida. If I'm being honest, they should have beaten Florida. Florida, I don't think they're a top 10 team, but they're pretty good. I would argue top 15, top 20 if we're splitting hairs. Kentucky should have won that game. And it was the battle of the backup quarterbacks too. And I know you got to take some things under consideration with that, but yeah, I just their defense is still good even without they're missing out on Snell, and their big time linebacker from a year ago is gone. They lost some other key pieces, but their backup quarterback didn't look that bad, and they're pretty salty on defense. I just think that until I see more, right now I'm just going to say no. I'll leave it at that. On time, sweet. Never on time. Luck's been great, but finally paid off. Welcome, B-Dad. Yeah, I don't recognize your name, so welcome. What up, Ty? Dwight, hope all is well, sir. It's been a busy weekend. Holy cow. So we had the halftime show over on the Facebook, but no. I'll go further back. We had the live show on, that was Friday night, right? It's slipping me. Our very first live show. I finally got a chance to go back and listen to it. We had some recording issues, microphone issues, technical issues out the yin yang with that. But I'm glad we did it. We got some kinks out. We know now what to do moving forward. But so we had that Friday night. Saturday we had the halftime show. Then we had the post game after the Colorado State game, and now this. Man, this is living the dream. This is how you do it. So before we go any further, if you guys would please be so kind, like, comment, share the content, check out all the links down below. There's I know some of a couple of you, I got some more emails actually, email I should say, about my Patreon. The link is down below. The PayPal one-time donation link is provided below. But most importantly, the Hog Talk podcast link is down below as well if you want to check that out and download it. We just passed 7,000 total downloads through 21 episodes. It's been pretty awesome, not going to lie. And I know some of you do listen to it. I really do appreciate it. So, yeah, like, comment, share the content. Copy and paste this URL somewhere on social media and just be like, hey, look, my boy Ty is live. You need to check him out if you're a Razorback fan. So, Ty, what's up, bro? Blake, hope all is well. Will Hammonds help us with A&M? I don't know. The thing that I have not heard anybody talk about yet from the media or from the coaching staff is he, like, how much of a participant is he in camp right now? He was suspended for those 4 games. How much is he not working with the ones? That's something I think they're missing in this receiving core. I really do. I think they're missing that fast, speedy, dangerous out in the open, out in the flats kind of receiver. They don't have that. They got a bunch of power forwards playing wide receiver. Not that there's anything wrong with that, obviously. My goodness. Offensively, that first and fourth quarter, they were rocking and rolling, as they should, as you would expect them to do against a team like Colorado State. But it was so good to see that. So good to see that. Yeah, so we did get a bumper pool update. Bumper pool is fine. He had it's not a broken collarbone, but a sprained collarbone or clavicle, whatever you want to call that. So it was sprained. I'm just going to say I actually broke my cousin's collarbone when we were like 12. I just pushed him to the ground, and he broke his collarbone. I know so many people who've broken that collarbone. You hear about it every once in a while in football. It seems like such an easy bone to break. And Bumper Pool, his bone density is so thick, he didn't break his. It's weird, though. They have him listed as a starter, so it must not have been what they thought it was. That's my only guess. I don't know why. If he's able to start and practice and participate this week in camp or in preparation for San Jose State, he was out of his pads in his sling during the game, so I don't know. Maybe it was just caution. Let me try and get caught up on chat because that's kind of what we're doing today. Let's see. Yeah, Hammonds, though, I agree. B-Dad 2017 W. I think I shouldn't say I agree. You're actually asking a question. How much do I think he helps? It just depends on how much he participates in practice. If he's not really participating, I don't know. But it's going to be nice to see what he can do. We know we've seen bits and pieces of him. Keep it real. Don't know true 5-star players don't want to come to Arkansas. Huh? What? Did I miss out on something, Jeffrey? Keep it real. Don't know true 5-star players don't want to come to Arkansas. Okay. Let's see. Gotta be real with it. I appreciate the honesty. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I must have missed something in chat. Let me scroll up. I've just been playing Borderlands 3 all day. Dude, me too. Well, not today, but Sunday, I got a little bit of time in. I must have missed something. CJ's DIY channel. Hey, Ty, I love your show. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate it. I must have missed something. I was at the game, says Greg. Everyone started booing when Morris was about to punt on 4th and inches. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, that lull there in the second and third quarter was kind of, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about with the 5 stars. You guys are going to have to get me caught up on that. Thank God pool is day to day. We already talked about that. No SEC wins maybe next year. 7 wins plus a bowl game. Mark it down. We're going to catch somebody off guard. 7 wins plus a bowl game, says David Dixon. That might be stretching. I don't know about you guys. That might be stretching just a little bit. I don't see 7 wins right now. I want to see the offense play a full, complete game, and I want to see the defense not look like they did against Colorado State at home. That was not pretty. Nope, the SEC is too good. Okay, you guys are chatting back and forth. Tyler, do you think our defense will steadily get better, or are they plateaued? I think is what you're asking. Or have they plateaued? They can definitely get better. Part of the problem, and we've talked about this before, Portland State kind of showed this a little bit. Ole Miss showed this a little bit. Their inability to contain the outside edge is problematic, and it continues to be a problem if they can't fix it. If San Jose State is able to move the ball, I don't think they will, but if they are able to move the ball somewhat with success up and down the field, then I'm going to be really concerned with the defense. I expect Arkansas to just crush them with what I do know of them. I don't know a whole lot because I haven't really done a breakdown on their season so far. What is the ceiling for this offense? This is a good question from Josh Williams, just breaking some ice here. This is a good question, Josh. As high as Starkel and Chad Morris and Craddock will let them go. That's a cop-out answer, I know, but because of the youth at the wide receiver position, I don't know. Rakeem Boyd, the offensive line, I don't know if you guys saw this. Pro Football Focus did a breakdown. You know, they do their weekly breakdowns. Not only did who was it? Ty Clary got graded out as center of the week for the week of this past week. But the offensive line was graded out as one of the top 10 offensive lines. Now, I'm going to have to go back and double check that. But I'm almost positive they had Arkansas in the top 10. I saw that just a little while ago. But if they can build off of their performance on offense against Colorado State, keep the momentum going through San Jose State, show me some consistency against A&M, I think they could turn some heads this year. We saw bits and pieces of what they're capable of last year, little tiny bits and pieces. You go back to that Bama game before Ty Story and even though Ty Story is very limited, but before he and Rakeem Boyd got hurt, it seemed like they were going in the right directions. At Jeffrey, don't crush my dreams, bro. Let's see. Mark Dotson, welcome, Mark. Hope all is well. Like the way Chavis took responsibility for the yards. Yeah, he did. He didn't like that at all. He didn't like, I don't know if you guys listened to that, but he didn't like the 400 plus yards. Said he will never get used to that. And I think I'm glad that he has that mindset. There's some people who don't like that. They just say, look, this is going to happen. This is 21st century offense. You're going to give up a lot of yards to teams like this every once in a while that have a high enough powered offense to do it. They're going to put up yards, and that's just that. And I think there's some truth to that. But I like that Chief, like you said, I couldn't agree more. I like that he wasn't happy with it, and he shouldn't be. Again, what was the response? I think that was the appropriate response. So I couldn't agree more. Let's see. I'm having to. Dwight, Ty, you have great content. Love the live streams. I love doing them, man. I'm not going to lie. This is I'm not kidding when I say this. It takes me, even for a 6 or 7 minute long video, and I've talked about this before, it could take me 2 hours. And it's just, it's not only that. The main reason why I do this is because you guys, without a doubt. I love interacting with you guys. We do have our Discord up, by the way. We have not pushed that at all, and we need to. Our Discord is up. It's up. There it is. I will send you guys the links if you're interested. Actually, I may see if I can do that in my chat right now. Why not? I'll just throw it out there. How about that? You guys want that? Where's the let's see. I'm going to minimize this. Is it going to turn my camera off? Let's see. I don't think so. Let's open it up. Okay. All right. Discord's booting up. I'm going to share that with you guys. While it's booting up, it takes a minute. I don't know why. While it's doing that, I'm going to read your comments. Let's see. Castle Lord, just wanted to say again how much I enjoy these great live shows. Living in Indiana, I never get to talk Hog football. Enjoy these chances to interact with other Hog fans. And that's one of the reasons I'm so glad I could do that for you, Castle Lord. I really am. I'm happy we could do this. I don't care if there were just 5 of you in here. The fact that anybody comes through here at all, watches any of my content, just blows me away. I'm not going to lie. Come a long way the last couple of years. I can remember doing these live streams. I can remember doing one, and there might have been 10 people in live chat, and then it just keeps growing, and you guys keep coming back, and you guys keep asking for more and more. I do like doing the pre-recorded stuff. I do, because you get the cool intro and outro, the football, that. I love that. I don't know why. I probably should change I should change that up, but I love it. I like the way it bottoms out the bass, but also it allows me to kind of do jump cuts and cut up the video the way I want it to. And I could put in video. I am familiar. There's a software you can use where I could show you guys stuff while I'm live streaming called OBS, online broadcasting software. I need to start getting into that again. Let's see. I was talking about prediction of the Kentucky loss. I see. Okay, Fishman, my bad. Tyler Edmonson, we could buy a Hog Talk podcast shirt, right? Right? Question mark. No, we've only made a few of these. We only made a few, and we have a banner too. And we're gonna have more made up, but I'm gonna put them behind me since I did away with the green screen. As you can see, there's a lot of lime green, puke ugly wall back there. I shouldn't say that too loud because my wife picked that color. We'll keep that between us though. But I want to hide as much as I can that, and I like to give you guys something else to look at besides this ugly face. It's just nice to have some candy back there. And so yeah, I want to get that banner up there, and you can see right there. There's the Pig Trail Network little poster there with my old moniker, the TZ83. I don't know if we're gonna ever sell the shirts. We'll probably hand them out for free if we do anything. We're not out here trying to make money off merchandise. I see these. Oh man, I've been doing this for a while, and I see these up and coming shows and podcasts and all these guys, no matter what they're talking about, and it's like the first thing they want to do is sell merchandise. I mean, come on, perfect the craft first, perfect the product before you start trying to sell the merchandise. Slow it down. Let's see. Let's keep reading. I like reading this chat. Ty Clary's mom is hot. Oh, Blake. Ty Clary. Yeah, center of the week, according to Pro Football Focus. That was pretty funny. I hear the defense is playing freshmen on the edges. They are. They are because of the Jamario Bell, Dorian Gerald injuries. Outside of Richardson and moving some other guys outside, they are playing a lot of freshmen, and they're going to continue to do so. Good news is it sounds like actually the depth chart came out. We can pull that up really fast too. And I need to provide you guys with the Discord link here in just a second. Let me pull up that depth chart for you. Appreciate you guys being patient. Like I said, this is a ramble show, if anything. We probably won't go too long. So, yeah. What was I talking about? Who were we talking about? The freshman? Yeah, you got Gabe Richardson. Zach Williams is his backup. This is according to the depth chart that was released today. Your inside guys, no surprise there. McTelvin Agim and TJ Smith. Jonathan Marshall is Smith's backup. Isaiah Nichols, kid out of Springdale. Not going to lie, he's kind of surprised me a little bit. Isaiah Nichols. And he's been on the field a little bit. Montiel Soli is going to start, and behind him is another true freshman, Colin Clay. So, yeah, you're rotating some freshmen out. The biggest surprise to me on the depth chart, and nobody's talked about this, you look at Ricky Stromberg getting the start. Ricky Stromberg starting. They moved Myron Cunningham. Those two kind of swapped out. Now, I thought Myron Cunningham did okay. I might be wrong on him. I really thought, based on what – I hate that I don't have the ability to go back and watch these games in their entirety, but what I did see of him, I thought he looked pretty confident out there. And he got beat out by Ricky Stromberg. But here's the thing about Ricky. Since his recruiting process began, all I have heard is how he was the most underrated player in that 2019 recruiting class. And it's showing. Not only is he starting, he's getting bragged on by the SEC announcers and around here. Whoops, sorry about that. The local Media people are just bragging on him right and left. But Myron Cunningham moved out to right tackle behind Dalton Wagner. Dalton Wagner has struggled a lot. And so Myron Cunningham on the depth chart, number 76, is behind Dalton Wagner. Would not surprise me to see him eventually take that job. But that was a little surprising. They also have the infamous Orr next to Ryan Winkle, who's behind Myron Cunningham. Your running backs are the same. Rakeem Boyd, Devlaw Whaley, Chase Hayden. Receivers are who you would expect. Trey Knox, Treylon Burks, and Mike Woods. Tight end spot, no surprises there either. Grayson Gunner in front of Chase Harrell, but of course they're behind Cheyenne O'Grady. So no, other than that, they do have Bumper Pool. Again, they have him starting at the will. Monteric Brown and Jaquez McClellan, backed up by Ladarius Bishop, and then Gregory Brooks at the what are they calling that position? The nickel, is that the nickel back? Is that what they're calling it? Greg Brooks backed up by Micah Smith. Micah Smith actually rotated a little bit back there with the safeties. Okay, all right, getting back. Ty, I will pay money for that shirt, please. Yeah, so you'll have to talk to Jacob. Jacob had these made down in South Arkansas. On the back, let me show you. I don't know if can you see it? It's got the Hog Talk logo on the back. It's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, Jacob killed it. Jacob killed it, y'all. He's killing it. Blake says OBS is awesome. Yeah, I used to use it back when I used to stream when I played games a long time ago. They say it's like riding a bike, but it's really not. It's one of the most complicated bits of software I've ever used. I would like to buy one too. I don't know. You guys are gonna again talk to Jacob. I can give you his Twitter handle. Or you just hit him up on Hog Talk Podcast. You can hit him up over there, or I'll just take a screenshot and show him you guys are wanting that shirt. Let's make a poll. Who wants the Hog Talk Podcast shirt? Let's see. Let's do it. At Tyler Nobles. Yes, Mississippi State is very winnable. Yeah. Sorry, I am missing chat because so many of you guys are commenting, and I love it. Mississippi State is winnable. I don't think – look, they lost to a not-so-great Kansas State team. Yes, they're now 3-0, Kansas State is, but they haven't beaten anybody great. I don't think that high of Kansas State. And I've said since week one, Mississippi State looks beatable. Hell, I said coming into this season, Mississippi State looks beatable. They do have Arkansas's number. It's one of those things. Excuse me. So it's one of those things where you're just going to have to watch them coming up to that game. Keep an eye on Mississippi State, but I think it's a winnable game. It's in Fayetteville. I don't see why not. Just they haven't blown me away. Kentucky hasn't blown me away. It's just they play pretty well in front of their home crowd. There's a lot of buzz around the football program, and they look halfway decent. Mizzou, I'm on the fence. They seem to have bounced back since that opening lot. Who was that? Wyoming that beat them. They're bouncing back, but I didn't actually we'll wait and see. I'm in wait and see mode with them. Mississippi State. And am I missing somebody? I would say Kentucky. I would throw them in there. Maybe they're coin flips right now, but I still would have to favor all of those teams right now. I do think Arkansas, my preseason prediction was 6-6. I've obviously since then come down. I think we've talked about that before here. I've come down off that. I'm going to probably stick with somewhere between 4 and 5 wins. 6 is the absolute ceiling for me. Maybe you guys disagree. Let me know in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, I've been watching them. They are struggling pretty hard like us. I think you're talking about Mississippi State, Tyler. That as a win if we keep progressing like this. Maybe. It's possible. But, guys, it's also really easy to look good. Well, I shouldn't say easy, all things considered, what happened last year. But it's easy to look good against a non-Power 5, right? Starkle is heading in the right direction, though. I love what we're seeing out of Starkle. I'm not going to tell anyone to pump their brakes because you do have John Chavis as a defensive coordinator. He struggles against the high tempo. He still struggles against the high tempo. But he's a seasoned veteran. Nobody knows the SEC like he does. And we saw them bounce back in that fourth quarter like we haven't seen them do in a long time. Someone asked a really good question in our Discord today. I am going to get you that link, I swear to God. Someone asked a really good question today in Discord. Has Arkansas – when was the last time they had a fourth quarter performance like that where they came back? And you have to give the credit to the defense, not just the offense, but the defense as well. They did. They bounced back. They did something we haven't seen in years, and it's nice to see that. I'm trying to get you bits and pieces of some meat in here. I'm trying to give you something. I don't know if we're getting a troll in here or not. Lucas Patty. I don't know if you're trolling or not, but I got my eyes on you, boy. Blake TV says, Ty, do we have any chance against A&M? How do you know Starkel's coming for blood? No, I never say never. There's always a little chance. There's always the chance that A&M doesn't come out. You know, one of the complaints, and I know a lot of Florida State fans, don't ask me why, some of the complaints on Jimbo is that he had a habit of sometimes, I can't word this right. He has shown in the past at Florida State that he under prepares for teams. Starkel does know a little bit about what's going on at A&M. You feel like you might have some sort of an advantage there. The talent is there for them. It seems like they're better. They're in a better place, way better place than Arkansas is currently. It's really easy to say no chance of beating A&M. But last year, it's not like A&M whooped the socks off Arkansas. This could be one of those things where maybe a matchup nightmare for Jimbo. I don't know. If Starkel progresses next week, and if they do something extra special, even though it's San Jose State, and the defense and this team puts together a full game, full 4 quarters, anything is possible. But as of right now, I'm going to say 1%, 5% chance of beating A&M. They're just in a better place. If you go back and watch that Clemson game, it may not have been what you thought it would be with 2 teams like that playing, but A&M kind of held their own a little bit against the best team in the country. I'm not going to go in with this SEC bias nonsense. Alabama's good. Clemson, to me, is better. I don't know how much better. We'll see if that changes as the year goes on. Tua, God, he looks so good. Tua it looks like he's gotten even better. But Clemson, to me, stands out. And if you go back and watch that game, A&M kind of held their own. So the fact that you're going into enemy territory, again, we all know that's a home field advantage. I know Hog fans show out for that game. I know they do. But it's a home field advantage for A&M. Anyone I know that's ever gone to the game has said this. I've never been. I could possibly be going this year. It's a possibility. I'm still kind of working on some things. But it's a home field advantage for them, sort of. And Arkansas struggled in that place ever since Petrino left. I don't know what the deal is there. I don't like their chances right now of beating Texas A&M. Even in Fayetteville, I would say no. Let's see. It's looking like 6 wins is the ceiling for me too. Yeah, I think 6 is the absolute ceiling. Let's see. Starkel might go off on the Aggies. It is entirely possible. Starkel. That guy, his ball placement, his ability to get rid of the ball, he's just got it all, man. He reads the defense pretty well. He reads the blitz. He's just got it. And you think about how well he's operating that offense with the youth at wide receiver. I mean, it's like these guys have been working together all fall camp. Like there was no quarterback battle going on. Like Starkel had been there all fall camp. We know that's not the case. And I mentioned this to some friends of mine earlier today. Maybe it was on Discord. I can't remember. What would Starkel look like if he had been the guy since day one through fall camp and only worked with the ones, and he was the only guy working with the ones? What would they look like right now? Would they have lost to Ole Miss? I don't know. It's something you guys could talk about. If we beat Texas A&M, the Razorbacks program would take a major step forward. Couldn't agree more. Let's see. Grant Patrick says, hate that the Texas A&M game is an 11 o'clock kickoff again, but I'll be there for the game. Go Hogs. Yeah, that's a bummer, isn't it? The 11 a.m. kickoff. That's something else. There are some people who are happy with it. I have a hard time being okay with 11 a.m. kickoffs. After Bobby, we know coaching matters. This should be discussed. Thumbs up. Big man Ross, bring Bobby back. Oh, you guys. The defense held them last weekend in the 4th to only 35 yards. Fishman, Starkel feels wronged by that program. Something to prove. He's got the spirit to do it. Time will tell. I think you were asking if he's got the spirit. Time will tell. Let's see. Big man Ross. It won't happen, but you could dream. Laugh out loud. Yes, Tyler. But they need. Oh, you're talking to the other Tyler in the room. But they need to do that for 4 quarters. Let's see. Trying to go down the line here and read your comments. So Mike Lane says Starkel and Boyd should go off on A&M. Hope it happens. We'll see, Mike. I certainly hope that's the case. Between Starkel and Boyd, they both left A&M, so they could both have a good game. They could absolutely. I mean, that's true. I'm not looking at any of that as false. But it takes a lot more than just a quarterback and a running back, right? Like, you've got to have a defense play a full 4 quarters against A&M this year to get the win. You got to have an offense play. You can't take any quarters off like they did against Colorado State. I mean, guys, they took off 2 quarters against Colorado State. They disappeared on offense. They did bounce back, and to me, that stands out a lot. Hey, all says, oh, Lord, I can't read that name. Renegade Biker. Okay. Hey, all. I hope that there is no more drama with the fan base and the coaching staff anymore. There's going to always be drama, Renegade. Come on. Sean Norris against A&M. We know our defense isn't going to shut down A&M, but if we can keep scoring with them, we could be the last team with the ball and a touchdown to steal it. Yeah, you guys are going in on A&M. I'm not there yet. Let's get past San Jose State, and I think they will. The Arkansas should crush San Jose State. We'll see. Again, I'm still at like 5% chance. Let's just admit it, as of right now, based on what we've seen with Chad Morris and the success that Jimbo has had at A&M, both off the field and on the field, when you look at recruiting, they're just in a better place. Some would even argue they're better coached, that their staff from top to bottom is better than what Arkansas has. I'm not willing to go that far because I'm not really sure. Do they appear to be better coached than Arkansas, despite the significant move forward that Arkansas made against Colorado State? Yes. Everything is possible except beating Bama. Yeah, that's just chalk that up. Hey, do you think the Razorbacks can keep up with LSU? No. Grant Patrick, your comment was retracted, sir. I'm sorry. I don't know what you said, and I can't override it. Must have been bad. I hope you're being nice, Grant. LSU have a chance against Bama. Ooh, that's a question. I said, watch out for that quarterback and that LSU offense. They're spreading things out. They absolutely could hang in there with Alabama. Eventually, Alabama pulls away and probably wins. No, LSU is too powerful, says Big Man Ross. I think LSU will beat Bama. Look, nothing's impossible there. Now, when you start talking about possibilities and chances of a team like LSU taking on Bama, where's that game at? Is that at LSU? Because that's going to be a huge factor. LSU over Bama, says Tyler Nobles. Guys, I just have a hard time picking against Tua. I just do. We are one big away from total confidence. Confidence is key, says Blake. Mark says, not going to say we are going to win it. To win, they will at least make a game of it. If you're talking about A&M, I think they will. I think that's something I can entertain. That's an idea that I can entertain. Okay. Do you ever see us losing Chad Morris to his alma mater, A&M? It's possible. So Jimbo's contract, if I'm not mistaken, it's an open-ended contract, I think is what they call it. He can leave at any time he wants. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But if what I read and what I've been told is correct, his contract is open-ended. He could leave and not have to pay them a dime. It's not a very favorable contract for A&M. Like, it's still, if all of that is true, if that holds true, and the rumor is, of course, the A&M AD what left for LSU, and apparently they're pretty good amigos. I could see Jimbo leaving. The question is, Arkansas fans right now watching this are laughing. Like, why would anybody want Chad Morris? Because he hasn't really gotten it. He's not set the world on fire, right? And that's the caliber of coach you would expect A&M to try to go after. Now that they're in the SEC, now that they're able to recruit whoever they want in the state of Texas, it just depends on the scenario. If Chad Morris turns Arkansas around, let's say year 3, year 4, they're winning a bunch of games. They're doing something. They're winning games they're not supposed to be winning. They're getting to 8, 9 wins. They become respectable. They get back to at least that level of respectability. Yeah, I could see A&M, assuming Jimbo were to leave. Someone double check that contract for me. I'm almost positive that's how it's written up. Let's worry about that when he starts winning. And that's a very good point. I couldn't agree more. Auburn isn't lighting it up exactly. We can do it if our offense gets rolling like we all dream of them doing. So I guess you guys are talking about Gus. Yep, you are. Okay, let me get you the if you guys want to join, holy cow, what is this? If you guys want to join the Discord. Now, if you don't know what Discord is, I highly recommend it. It's we're trying to fill the room up currently. We haven't pushed it enough. We've pushed it once, and we're going to start pushing it a lot more. But Discord, the whole point of it is to get Hog fans interacting with each other in a open chat platform. It's not like Twitter. It's not like a paid message board. It's not like Hogville or any of those. It's literally like a live chat, kind of like what you guys are doing here. It's a live chat that's always up. You also, what's really cool, I wish I had OBS up so I could share my screen with you guys. There's a voice channel, and we've got some ideas for the future with that voice channel. We're going to bring people in, and we're going to have conversations with them, and we're going to record some of it, and we're going to post it. Now, I might do that here on the channel, and we might do some of that on the Hog Talk podcast. We might leave it open for you. Like after a game, you want to rant and scream and just blast the whole staff and whatever, we could record it for you if you want to be in on it. If you want to do that, people do those live reactions on the radio where people call in and they scream. We kind of want to do something like that. We want to hear what you guys have to say. So there's a live voice channel chat room. Obviously, we'll lock it off to where you can't use it until we open it up. But we're looking into doing stuff like that. There's a lot you could do with Discord. You can also do like Skype video chat as well. So Blake TV says, Ty just confirmed you are right. Jimbo can leave anytime he likes and pay them nothing. Yeah. He can leave anytime. But I don't think Arkansas should be worried about A&M taking Chad right now, even if this were to happen after this year. But things are going pretty well for LSU. Could you imagine if they upset Alabama or if they just go like 11-1? It'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Renegade Biker says, why does there need to be drama? All that BS that started with, oh, you're going in on, yeah, we're not going to get on that, Renegade. Yeah, I'm not really interested in digging up old bones. Let me share this Discord page with you guys. How do you do that? Let's see. If I can even do it. I just don't use I don't use it enough. I re-downloaded it so we could do this. I got it rocking and rolling here, but I don't really know how to use it. Let's see. Notification privacy settings. Change nickname. Is that it? Is that the no? Keep your comments coming. I'll read them. I like it, Ty. I use it. Let's see. Tyler Evans says he likes it. He wants to get Discord going. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. A lot of gamers use it too for like when you're, when you want to have if any of you play like whatever, World of Warcraft, or I don't play that. I don't have time to play anything like that. How in God's green earth do you add people? How do you do this? I may just have to post it on social media. I really don't know how to add people. There's no option here. Server settings, maybe? Well, I suck at this stuff. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We may just have to post it on Twitter or on our Facebook page again because I don't know. I can't figure out how to add people. I suck at this. Let's see. Pinned messages. This is going to drive me crazy. Now, like, I want to do it because I can't figure out how to do it. You get that way. You're like, no, I gotta solve the problem now. Oh, there it is. Invite people. There it is. Here we go. I found it. Okay, you guys ready for this? We'll see if Twitter or YouTube will let me do it. Let me read your comments too. All aboard the Must Bus. Yeah, how about that? Barnhill Arena. Barnhill Arena going to be open for a good Lord, what do you call it? I was so set on getting that Discord up and going. A practice. Good God. A scrimmage. They're going to open it up for red-white scrimmage. I think they're going to have, what is it, Team Nolan and Team Sutton or whatever, Team Eddie and Team Sutton. That's really cool. It sucks getting older. Too many responsibilities. Yeah, I'm old. And I have, every once in a while, you just get those brain farts. It just happens. As a longtime Razorback fan, this makes me angry of all the drama. Good Lord, Renegade, you're making drama talking about it, man. Renegade, you're making drama by no one's talking about it. You're the only one talking about it. Yeah, we don't like drama. We stay away from it too. When you're the only one that keeps talking about it, you're like Andy Bernard from the Nard Dog from The Office. He just loves drama. How many of you dislike Gus Malzahn? Okay, here we go. Let's see if YouTube will let me post this bad boy. All right, let me know if you guys get that. Feel free to join up. If you don't, I highly recommend you create a Discord account. Like I said, we're going to do some interaction there. We're going to what's up, Ankle Breaker? Mike Lane, got it. Let's see. There we go. All right, you got it up and rolling. Yeah, I recommend it. We're gonna we'll post just stuff we're doing with the Hog Talk podcast. We'll upload some pictures there, and then obviously we'll have the ongoing conversations. We have a game day chat room, and like I said, we'll have a place for you guys to vent. Looks like we've already had. Look at that! Wow, just like that, we already had a few people hop in there. Look at that. We're gonna post screenshots from it. We plan on doing a whole lot with it. So Tyler, or who posted that first? Fussy Gussie keeps being held for review. Don't know why that's being held for review. Got it. So this is like StreamYard. I don't know what StreamYard is, Blake. I don't know what that is, buddy. But it's basically like an open chat dialogue. Here, let me. Yo, for those of you in Discord, there you go. Yo. What's up, newbies? How about that? What's up, newbies? For those of you in Discord. So we want to get that rocking and rolling. I really want that game day room to blow up when we have when we got a game going on. Asa, yeah, I see you in there, Asa. Young Sea Lion, Mike Lane, Morgie LLE, Blake TV's in there. There you go. See, look at that. It's not a big deal. I mean, come be a part of it. It's really cool. We have some of you like to, I don't know. To me, it's better than a Facebook or a Twitter because it's not exactly closed, but it's kind of like its own little community there, and you can kind of get stuff going. What do you think the next 2020 commit will be? So, I'm glad you asked that question, actually. Let me pull that up. We know Garrett Hayes is still somebody that they kind of they're looking out for. Let me where's that? Let's see, you can hear my Discord going off now. There you go. There you are. There's Blake, big man Ross. Welcome, guys. And if you see, again, if you look over there, the voice channel, that'll be up and rocking and rolling here soon. We're going to get people in there. That's just what this live stream is. We're going to get people who come back and watch this, and they're like, wait, what? What's going on? Everybody's doing what? I may have to mute my... Let's see. Where's that at? I had we don't have any recruiting news, but if I had to put a guess on it, there's a couple of guys I think they've got a real legit shot with. I'm still big on Garrett Hayes. I still think they get him. Holy Lord above. How do you mute the sound in the room? Mute. There we go. I can mute it. There we go. You guys are rocking and rolling in Discord. So again, it's there. If you don't have it, it's there. Scroll up. The Discord is there. I can post it again for you. Where is it? Okay. Great. Thanks. There you go. Yeah, Garrett Hayes is my guy. I think Garrett Hayes is their next possible commitment. I've been asked about, they got that Frank Brown kid, that all-purpose back. There's, he's apparently been kind of blowing it up lately. He's a top 700 player out of the state of, he's a top 700 player overall, and he's one of the top players in the state of Texas. I don't know if he commits, but he is someone to keep an eye on. Jordan Ingram was another one. Those are a couple of running backs. Where's the the guy that everyone's asking about? Darren Turner's still a really nice commit. The guy that we talked about a little bit, I think, on the podcast, if I remember right. Where's he at? Garrett Hayes, we got him. I think Brady Ward is a guy. I don't know the latest on him, but I hope they get him. I think he's severely underrated. But he's out of Mobile, Alabama. Pretty good offer list, I think. He's got some good offers. I don't know if the Alabama offer is actually committable, but I've been told the Kentucky and LSU offers on Brady Ward are indeed committable. Arkansas wants him. He's crystal balled right now 100% to Arkansas. We'll see if that changes. But keep an eye out on Brady Ward. There was another guard I was wanting to talk about. Chris Morris is one that everyone thinks they have a shot at. The kid out of West Memphis. I'm not sure about him. I think that one's going to come down between A&M and probably Tennessee. But I think if I had to guess, I've been wrong because I've been saying Garrett Hayes for a while, but I think they still have a really legit shot with Garrett Hayes and him possibly being the next commit. So, I can't find the other kid. So anyways, they've got some offs. That class is coming together better than I thought it was. And someone had asked me a little while back if I thought they'd have a top 25 class. Yeah, I think they could. Now, last year they did something they haven't done, I don't think, ever through the major recruiting sites, which used to be Rivals, Scout, and ESPN. Scout's not a thing anymore, or I guess they are, but they suck. I don't know what the deal is there. But ESPN, 24/7 Sports, and Rivals last year, they finished top 25 unanimously throughout all three of those. They've never done that. And that 2019 class, you're already seeing those guys work their way onto the field. I don't know how many freshmen. I don't know how many true freshmen they've played. That's the question. That's the guess. That's the poll of the day. How many true freshmen have they already played? I would argue probably more than half of that class. What was I saying? The 2020 class shaping up to be pretty good, though. All right, I got a gig tonight. Got to bounce. Hey, Blake, thanks for coming by. So, we're coming up on an hour. We're at 47 minutes. Gentleman said he wouldn't mind selling the shirt. Oh, so you talked to Jacob. Good. Okay. Yeah, so I did talk to Custom T-shirts in Fayetteville over off 71 Business. I actually went to high school with her son. Really sweet lady. They run a really cool little tight family business there. I talked to her, and I've got I asked about a shipment of shirts, and I'm still waiting on her reply. Again, I don't know if Jacob wants to sell them. I don't know. That's completely up to Jacob. I was all for just handing them out. Maybe going to a game, doing a tailgate, and you guys stop by. We're going to do a live set. Again, we're trying to get better at those. We're going to do live sets at least a tailgate or two this year. And I was thinking we hand them out. You stop by, say hi, and we'd hand you a shirt and some stickers. Did I show you guys the stickers? Look at that. Aren't they cute? Pretty cool stickers, huh? Put me down for twos, says Tyler. Yeah, they're pretty dope, though. They're pretty dope. I like them. Good job, Jacob. All right, any more questions? I'm sorry I missed a lot. When is the next game, and where's it going to be? Heather, it's going to be in Fayetteville. It's San Jose State, and it's 6:30 kickoff. How about that? Oh, yeah, someone already beat me to it. Dwight beat me to it. Thank you, Dwight. You got my back. Thank you. Let's see. I hope Auburn gets destroyed by Bama. Don't we all? Let's see. Hey, I'm glad we won the last game, says Heather. Yep, me too. And I think that's it. So that's going to do it. We're up on 49 minutes. My oldest should be returning from Girl Scouts here in a little bit. Need to get dinner, figure out what's going on for dinner. So I hope you guys, thank you so much for dropping by. Again, it was just kind of a fun little live stream. I don't mind doing these at all. We're gonna We're going to win Saturday too. Yeah, Heather, they should win. They should be favored by like 40. If they don't slaughter San Jose State, you guys, if that offense disappears for 2 quarters again and that defense looks like they did against Colorado State, I'm going to be really concerned. Okay? But no, they should slaughter San Jose State. Shouldn't even be close at all. So that's going to do it. Remember to hop on Discord. Here it is again. Let me do it again. Now that I figured it out. Here it is. In case you wanna join, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, go away. There you go. Boom. There's Discord. Download it. You can have it on your phone. You can have it on your desktop, your laptop, your iPad, your whatever. Your exploding Samsung phones. I'm kidding. That's just a shot at Samsung. I'm sorry. You guys have a good night. Remember to like, comment, share the content. Check out all the links down below. To all of you who've been donating, trying to spit that word out. To all of you who've been donating and joining the Patreon, I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You guys go the extra mile, and it's really cool. But for those of you coming through the chats, talking, joining the Discord, following us across social media, really do appreciate it. Yeah, hit up Jacob. Hit him up for these shirts. Tell him. Say, Ty says you won't sell these to us. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But you guys have a good night, and I will see you later on. We will have a live video Friday, and I should possibly have a video in the middle of the week. If not, I'll see you guys live Friday night. Be good. Woo pig.